Well, hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a Minecraft Monday lunchtime live Let's Play. I'm over here near the slime farm because that's what we were doing last time. Now, I haven't made enough progress on the slime farm to be able to kind of do the next bit of the slime farm. So we're going to go and do something else. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the courtyard. So let's just drop off the things that we were doing previously. So let's get rid of all these wet sponges and bits and get rid of all these bits that we don't need and head back to the base. So we're going to head out that way. Hello to Brandon, DJ Egg, Daniel, Dustin and Dexter, everybody else that's popping along today to say hello and hi. Of course, we're in Minecraft 1.17. It's something that I've been trying to think about whether I'm going to move to a new world for 1.18. I think I am. This is my first proper survival Let's Play series. I've done lots of other bits and bobs of Minecraft before. Mini games, viewers games and all sorts. But this has been my first proper jaunt into a survival series. And I've learnt a lot, and I feel like with a fresh world, with fresh terrain and a fresh start, I can do some even better things. So, oh yeah, that was an experiment, wasn't it? So the courtyard is up there, and we're actually just going to leave this world temporarily. Because I have in my single player testing world, now which one is it, which one is it, which one is it? I'm going to guess this one? I've got two testing worlds for some reason. One's like a really old one, one's a newer one. But I've kind of designed the walls of the courtyard how I'd like them to look. Now that design isn't fixed. Like, I'm not going to make sure it's just like that perfectly all the way around. This isn't the right one. This isn't the right testing world. This is my older testing world, with apparently a lot of villages and features in. Okay, let's go to the other testing world. No, we don't want that. This one. Actually, while we're here, can we rename it? Edit. Main. Or actually, no, wait. We'll leave that one as test world, and this one we'll call old test world. There we go. So into our test world. So in this test world, it's got my barn design, which I was going to use in a project which never happened. So I decided to build it on the series community server. And then, where's my courtyard? So my courtyard segment is right down the end here. And I think what I was going to do was, like, you can see this is the path. And this might be familiar. And the edging is the diorite. But what we've got here is some brick walls, which I hope we've got enough of, with some details in. So I think what I'm going to do first is just build up maybe one section. Of course, the actual main courtyard itself is lower down. So we're going to work on that as well. So I think what we'll work on first is we'll build this outer wall. Part of it, and then we'll build part of the inner wall, and then we'll do one of these stair bits going down into the courtyard, and just see how much we can get done in today's live stream. So we need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, and then this side is, let's just go across at this height, 6, 7, 8. So 5 and 8. Okay then, let's give it a go. It's a nice wall. I like that wall. Yeah. So it looks like we have no we got 60 stone. Oh no, there's some there. Oh, okay, so there's a few here and there. And what we'll do is we'll just do a plain wall to begin with, and then we'll probably do some mossy bits and some cracked bits where appropriate. We do have loads of stone because we do have a cobblestone generator up there, and we have the ability to smelt it quite nicely. Let's just use the stone cutter to get a load of these stone bricks. I probably got too many for us to start off with. So, there we go. Now, the idea here today is to make as much of a start as possible. Get a really good feel for what I'm trying to do. And then, between now and part 2, I'll work on it some more so that part 2 is us just finishing it off. So let's just get rid of some of this spare stuff. And we'll head up there and have a look. We'll save on the rockets a little bit and use the elevator. I don't even know why we have the... Well, I was going to say I don't know why we have the elevator here. But items come up the elevator. And our temporary storage is, well, overflowing with them. So this room's had a few iterations over the time. And you can see it's all the similar sort of style. So I think what we need to do is that this point here, this block here, this is the midpoint. So this is probably where one of those pieces of staircase are going to be. And I can't remember if the staircase was 3 wide or 5 wide. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. So this outer edge, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is where the roof wants to be on my design. And actually, that matches up nicely with the existing roof. That's a fluke. Hey, Daniel. We're just going to be working on this corridor and courtyard section. We're going to make a start. We're just going to make a start today. Apparently, I'm just going to break my legs a lot. Now, we're going to have to work out how to do some special things. Like, we've got this room here. I say room. There isn't a room there. But there's going to be a room here. Because this is just... this is my teleportation room. And you can see we've got stairs that go down to the adjustment box. So we've got a lot of bits and bobs to work around. And then we've got the corridor that we need to put over here to come off to our blast chamber. And I think what we'll do is I'll just do this back wall here up to, and we'll do the corner. Now what's that? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now at the minute I've got a gap of 3 for this doorway. I might change that. I'm not sure. We'll see. So even though, like I said before, even though I've got a design that I've been working on in my single player test world, in my test world, it looks like I've miscounted down here. There we go. I'm not kind of stuck to that design. It's not completely solid, so to speak. It looks like we've got a slight discrepancy here. Yeah, the roof is slightly different there. I don't know why I'm carrying a hoe. Actually, I do know why I'm carrying a hoe. Because I've been working with sponge. Right. Oh, that's easier than falling down constantly, isn't it? The only problem is when I make a little mistake, but there we go. Oh, I forgot the beacon was there. I do need to move my beacon because I've got a lot of digging out to do over at the slime farm. But I think I've actually completed a lot of the objectives that I had for this series already. One of the objectives I had was obviously to build this kind of... Is it a start, like the first phase of a base? Which involved the landing room, the courtyard, this tower, which is half done, and this section here as well. But we'll see. Brandon says, this reminds me of the time I made a hole in that UHC where I found 2 separate villages. I'm not sure, but I think Brandon is like a million years behind. Okay. So that bit, I mean, this is also going to get dark pretty quickly up here, and we might get mobs spawning, but I'm in full armor, and the only problem really is if a creeper makes a little hole. There we go. Let's just get that bit right. So that's the back wall of the eastern corridor done. Now this wall is going to be 8 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is very high up. I suppose I could just do something like this and then fill it in. But we also want to leave space for some of these windows. Now, the windows on the back wall are rather small, so it didn't matter to me that I didn't leave a space for them. But the windows on the front wall that actually look out into the courtyard are quite big, so I kind of want to leave a space for them and plan for exactly where I want them to be. I think we've got enough room for 2 of them. And I also want to check the size that I planned the staircase to be, that goes down into the courtyard itself. Okay, so there's the front wall frame. That looks good. This is going to be nice. I didn't plan for this portal to be here originally, but this is... what is this portal? I think this is the portal that takes me to the roof of the Nether. No, yes, the roof of the Nether. There's so many different portals here. I need to remember. Good evening. It's not evening over here yet. It's not evening over here, but it's probably evening for you. So good evening to you. So down there on the ground somewhere, which we kind of can see between those 2 little gaps there, that's the Nether portal that goes to like the middle of the Nether, where my Nether Hub is. This is the Nether portal that goes to the bottom of the roof of the Nether, and then up there in that tower is where there's a portal that goes to the top of the roof of the Nether. So I've got 3 different entry points into the Nether, depending on what I want. Okay, so we've got that frame in and that back wall. Let's just go and have a quick look again at that test world and see what the situation is for various different bits and bobs. So this is the window design I came up with. I'm not 100% sure if I like it. A lot of the things, like these columns and the bits sticking out the top and these little window designs, I really like. I like all of that and the roof, but the bit that I struggled with was this window, and I'm still not 100% happy with it. So what I might do is just leave a hole for it. Now this stairway, look here, I've got this as a 4 wide gap in my design, but it needs to be an odd number. So what we'll do is we'll do it as a 3 wide gap, I think. Or should we do it as a 5? Make it a little bit more grand. I think 5. Because we could have a 5 wide one at either end and then 3 wides down the side. I like that idea. And for some reason I've got diorite bits in there and a roofy bit over there. So for now, I'm just going to leave the gap for it, and we'll figure out the exact bits later. Now, this window is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. Okay, let's go and work that out. Let's go put those 2 things in there. So many portals. It's not that many. I mean, well, actually, there are more portals than that. So we need to go and sleep, so let's go and sleep. Ooh. Plop, plop. So there's actually another set of portals. And that's the ones that are doing the chunk loading. So I did a whole episode about that. There might have been 2 episodes. So down... let me remember. Let's go here. Plop. So down here, down this... what is it? It's this hole. We'll call it a hole. The chunk loader is down there. So the chunk loading portals are at the bottom of the Nether. Then we've got the standard portals in the standard part of the Nether where the Nether Hub is. And I'll quickly show that for anybody who's not familiar. So here we go. This is our Nether Hub, where we've got our gold trading. We've got our bee farm. Of course, bee farms in the Nether are twice as effective. And we've got our ice boat tunnels. And we've got our entrance into the Nether, where you can see the tunnels going off in, well, I was going to say all directions, but they actually go off in 2 directions at the minute. And this way doesn't go anywhere because I had no need, but I figured there would be in the future. So let's head back down. So that's that one. And then, of course, there's roof of the Nether and then top of the Nether. Okay, so we've got all the bits and bobs we need here. And I think I remember the hole sizes for the various different bits. Oh, there we go. We've got some kelp coming up the up the fountain. Ugh. Just throw it back in the system. I didn't realise the kelp farm was still running, actually, to be honest, but never mind. Okay, so this gap here is currently a 3. We're going to make it a 5. And then if I remember correctly, we had like a frame bit on there, so we don't actually want wall for a little bit. Let's make that 4 high on that side. I guess I should be able to jump. Oh, I can't quite reach the ceiling. Maybe I should have got some scaffolding, but I can do this. There we go. Then we'll figure out where we want the windows. So those windows were 7 wide, and I think it'd be nice to have 1 window here, 1 window there, and then we'll have a couple of windows down the side and a couple of more staircases. So I guess we want to try and work out the middle of this. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Yep. Ooh, is that the middle or is that the middle? Oh, I think it's even. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it's even. Okay, so we currently got a window design which is 7. Do we want a window design which is 8? I mean, this is 6 and it doesn't leave much space left in the frame. So I think we don't want 8. We want to go down to 6. Okay. We will do that. So let's fill those in. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting how fast this pickaxe is. I'm just annihilating everything. Now I don't know how much of the roof, how high this window is going to be, but let's make it square for now. Or no, not quite square. So that is 5 up to I don't know actually. Let's just put a couple in. I nearly accidentally just jumped off then. Okay. We're going to leave that hole for the window. And then I'm going to try and remember what I did. Right, okay, I remember what I did. I came up here like this. I filled that in, I filled that in, I came down, filled that in. Did this side. Filled that in, came down. Oops. Done. So that's that bit, and then we'll couple in up here. There we go. Done. Okay, so that's the space for that. Now the doorway. I feel like doing the doorway and the stairs. Now the stairs, I used these slabs, and I liked using those slabs. So let's go and get some slabs. Oh, that was a late opening of the elytra there. Brandon says, technically a portal is just a hole in a wall you can see or pass through. Okay. So there's so many different things. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what I came for, and it is polished slabs. And I think we're going to need potentially a few more. So let's slab them up. There we go. Hello. I like that piglin, zombified piglin being there. We're going to have to like give it the rule of our base or something, allow it to go around somewhere. I did think about putting villagers in my base, but then I want to concentrate on a villager trading hall at some point. Right, so we're going to do the staircase down. Now, I don't know for sure, but I've got a funny feeling like the first bit would be even without going down. Then it would go down. By the way, I've got a dirt frame under here at the minute. That won't be staying. So I think if I just do this for now. Ugh. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll do it like this. And I'm not sure how far down I want it to go. Probably all that way down to the dirt level. And then this can be like the foundation. Yeah, let's have it quite low down. We'll have a relatively good drop on it, I think. And then we can see the windows up there. This doorway will be cool. We'll do the same at the other end. Yeah, I like that. Eating pork whilst being elevated by air bubbles sounds like an experience. Certainly is, Brandon. Okay. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much for the share. See, some people watch on Facebook. I'm not primarily Facebook. Facebook was just one of those, oh, I can do it and it's no extra effort, so I may as well put it on there things. Okay, so there is the staircase that's going to go down to the floor. We want some, I hate to say it, some diorite edging there. And maybe put the roof in. How much time have we got? We're doing alright for time, actually. I think maybe the roof might be the next thing that I put in here, just to make it a little bit more closed up. Let's do this doorway first. Okay, let's go check both of them in the test world. So the doorway was just 3 high with like a kind of archway made out of the slabs. So we need some diorite walls and some of the roof slabs. I did the right thing by coming out one there. And then the roof should be straightforward because it is just one. Oh, there's a lip on the back. Oh, and it comes down at the front. Okay. I can remember that, I think. Let's do it. We can do that. It's not a problem. It's going to be great. Everything's fine. So let's jump down here. There we go. I just pop all these things up into my inventory. So we're gonna need some crimson slabs, which should be okay, I think. And diorite walls. See, diorite, I think if used sparingly in the right places is good. It's good. Right, there's plenty of that, plenty of that. Actually, we'll take all the slabs we've got. This time we'll fly up, because why not? There we go. So it was 3 to begin with like an archway. So the archway started kind of here. That's not right. There. There we go. Polished diorite is nice. Yeah, I mean, I've got polished diorite in the floor, and that it works out to be quite nice. I'm not quite sure how to achieve the arch here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to attempt to... I can't quite reach that. There we go. We'll bring the top down. Fill in those corners a little in an attempt to try and make it a little bit more archy. I mean, the arch I'm just going to figure out. I'm not going to do it block by block. So it doesn't have to be a perfect arch, but that works well. I guess if I fill these bits in here, we can make it look better later. Okay, that's a good start. Accidentally knocked a piece of the staircase out. Boop. Yep, I mean, obviously it looks a bit weird here because there's just like the half slab and the full slab, but when I do the rest it will come down. 6 says some cracked bricks will help with the texture. Yes. So at the beginning of the stream I mentioned how I was going to be putting the walls in without any texture, adding the features to the wall like doorways and windows, and then we were going to add the like the smaller features. So we've got some, I haven't got it with me, but we've got a little bit of mossy and we've got a little bit of cracked, which we're going to interject at various points. I like that word, interject. Okay, so I'm just going to climb up here. Accidentally broke the teleportation system. Brilliant. Let's fix that. This is the button which I think turns the whole thing on, so we kind of need that. Right. So I think what we'll do is we'll start we'll start here because we've got a bit of a starting point. And that is actually in the right place. So then I guess the next one wants to go there. And once we've got one lot going across, then it's going to be a little bit easier. I'm just going to go downstairs quickly and sleep. Oh no! I accidentally knocked that off. Didn't mean to place that block. There we go. Let's fix all that. Plop. Okay. I don't know if this rocket's going to get... Nah. That was a bad angle to try and get there. Now, at the minute, on the roof of here, on the spawnable slabs, I've used buttons, which from a distance, it looks fine. You can't really see it. It kind of blends in quite nicely, especially when the buttons go the same way as the texture of the wood, which is what I've got here. But when you're close up, I don't think it looks good. So I need to figure out another way of spawn-proofing the roof without just like spamming it with torches. So we've got this bit here like that, and then we want to go up another one. I'm not sure exactly the best way that I'm going to do that. Probably just a few temporary blocks like this to begin with. And then we should be able to just meet this perfectly there. There we go. Nope, that's not right. Kind of want to get this right. There we go. And once we've got one bit going across, then it should be relatively straightforward just to do the rest of the roof. There we go. String. I did not think of string. I definitely need to remember about cracked brick. Ah! Nuts. This is what happens when your pickaxe is too good. Right. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. There we go. Where's the hole? There it is. I didn't even mean to dig straight down there. I mean, we've got near infinite string. I don't really need those buttons. So let's just quickly nip to where I'm pretty sure I've got some string. And the entrance needs to be built here, but at the moment the entrance is down here from when, well, before the rest of the courtyard was put in. Yeah, my pickaxe is too good. Yeah, look, we got string in here. Let's just put some bricks in there. I used to have some storage here. What's that chest for? Oh yeah, that's just leftover gunpowder. Oh well, come on, back down again. Oh, that worries me every time that I drop down there. I know there's water at the bottom, but I just feel like mobs can spawn on string. Ah, shucks. That's a shame. I thought you was onto something there. I mean, this is what it would look like. Yeah, so you get so far away and it just completely disappears. Yeah, I have tried carpet, but I couldn't find a carpet that goes well with the roof. In fact, before I had the buttons, that's where I had the carpet. Last time you dropped down a hole like that, you died because you was holding W? Oh, are you thinking of when I was on the series community server and I clipped the front? Yeah, that has happened before. Anyway, that is a problem that I've got to come up with a solution for. Let's get this roof on for this western corridor. I'm actually really pleased with the speed that this is going in. Is that the right height? Yep, it is. Now, the only thing I haven't really thought about is exactly how these corners are going to work. But in theory, it should be fine. You just get them to meet up and it'll be okay. But now we're putting more roof on this Sky Fortress. really, really need to start spawn-proofing the roof properly. The west wing. No, this is the east wing. Okay, so let me think. So if that one's there, that's going to go up to there. That should go up to there. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I like working with slabs in this way. I'm going to drop off in a minute if I'm not careful. I was worried about falling down there, and I messed up my placement. Look, I'm out of rhythm now. Oh, I started so well. Actually, those ones are in the right place. There we go. That's not bad, actually. That worked out okay. Yeah, I don't know. I need to think of something. Definitely need some sort of improvement. Now, we're going to get the lighting in, because even though those slabs down there are half slabs on the bottom, then I'm still going to try and get the lighting in. I don't know if we're going to get the entire roof of the east wing done. Or I shouldn't be calling it the wing. It should be the east corridor. And we need to get this lip done down here like this. And then I guess I need to put a block there to put that one on. There we go. Need to figure out where the pillars are going to go. Because oh, actually, I can see where the pillars are going to go. That's not a problem. So we'll just put a bit of roofing down here. Now this corner bit's going to be a bit odd, so I'll leave that one there. And then I guess as long as I'm sneaking, I can get along here. Yep, there we go. I suppose I could do it the relatively boring way and just strip it like this. Which is pretty slow. It is not the quickest way to lay the slabs. It's the easiest way. I guess that means that it makes it easier for me to just chat to you while we're doing it. Speaking of chatting, this Friday we've got a Chill and Chat live stream at lunchtime, where we're going to be talking about a number of exciting events that are coming up. So there's a few events that are coming up in my calendar, and I feel that they are exciting, and I want to make sure that you guys know about them all. There's charity events and travel events and special streams, and also not just tell you that they're gonna be happening, but also like give you guys the opportunity to give your feedback to what you'd like to see in them, and the various possibilities around that. Okay, so this is the corner there. I feel like I'm gonna run out of warped soon. Yes, I am. So we're not going to be able to do all the way around the courtyard or anything like that, but certainly most of the western corridor, which is a very good start, actually. I didn't think I was going to get this much done. So we might even go downstairs and get enough to finish that last bit. Yep, let's go down and get the rest. These are crimson. Oh, you are so right. They're not the warped. They are the crimson. My mistake. I don't know why I was calling them that. Yeah, we do have some left. This is my kind of like temporary farm for gathering it, and it works. It's not a problem. But it's not the most efficient way. It's a little bit manual, and just make sure we land on the roof. Yeah, it's a little bit manual. Okay, that looks good. No, that's bad. Yeah. Right. Plonk, plonk. I think that's it. I think that's the roof done for this section of the corridor. I like the fact that it gets bigger in the courtyard side rather than the other way. I was thinking about having it going down, like the roof sloping down towards the courtyard, because like the inside of the courtyard is going down, so I thought everything could go down. But I kind of like the idea of like the wall going up and the stairs going down to lead out into what is going to be a pretty big area with potentially quite a grand feel. And then we can build the big tree, well, the medium-sized tree house in the middle. So there's going to be some sort of door here, but what that door's going to look like, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it doesn't need to be 3 blocks tall. I haven't said that. That is 2.5 blocks tall. And I guess I could put some stone brick stairs in the corner, I suppose, or something like that. But I'll make that nice. The windows we're going to leave for now. The staircase has been started. I feel like just doing a little bit of trim like this. Just, oh, yep, that's it. That's what I needed to do. I should definitely bring some scaffold with me. So what was it? It was something like that. Yeah, I've done the same both sides, which I'm happy with. Oh, I've done it again, look. Made a hole where I didn't want one. There we go. Will the courtyard be like that Harry Potter courtyard with the outside corridors? Yeah, so the inspiration for this courtyard was actually the courtyard from Harry Potter, where they've got a big square, big rectangular courtyard with corridors all the way around the outside, various windows and staircases leading into the courtyard. So that was actually the inspiration for this courtyard. The inspiration for the landing room was actually the... what do you call the room? It's that room from the Marvel films, Thor's home planet, Asgard, where they arrive and depart from. Now, in that film, in those films, I should say, it's a round domed structure with, which is where this kind of feel sort of comes from. I changed it to hexagonal to fit what I wanted to do, but yeah. Asgard on the edge of the Bifrost. Yeah, I think that sounds right, Brandon. That sounds right. So let's do the lighting next. Now, I have decided that I was going to use lanterns. Let's see what sort of spacing and stuff I did for the lanterns. So, and also while we're here, we might look at the back walls. So the lanterns on the inside, yeah, it's just 2 rows and so far apart. Looks like about 5 apart. 1 link of chain, is it? On the inside? 1 link of chain there, and it looks like 2 links of chain there. So we need some chain and lanterns to do the lighting on the inside. Connected by the rainbow bridge. Yes, we haven't got a rainbow bridge. I might put these in. So it's 1 block at the top. We'll see. And these ones are... these require a kind of 3x2 sort of thing. So let's go have a look at that. We're running out of time now, folks, so I don't know. I'm not going to have time to do those windows in the back wall. Let's get the lanterns in, and then what I'll do is I will build the other corridors before the next stream, and then... oh, there's some monsters nearby. Right, I came for lighting stuff. So I do have quite a few lanterns, not loads. Chains? I've got, again, quite a few chains, not loads. Quick look around here just to see if we've got any more chains in any of these miscellaneous ones. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's do this from inside. I think what we'll do is, this gap is 5 wide here, and we had a gap of 5 between the lighting. So let's put 1 lighting there, and then the other lighting here. I'm able to reach that one. And then we go to there, here, and up. That should be evenly spaced apart. Let's see if we can get out another 5. So is there a pattern on the floor that helps us with this? So that's 2, 3... oh yeah, actually there is. Nice. And I guess I'm going to want to pop the other one in there. Now that's a... Oh, by the way, that's a pretty cool trick, by the way. If you want to get up on a slabbed area, pulling a full block won't help you. You can't get up it without the jump boost. Oh my goodness, that pickaxe is just too good. Is that right? Yeah. But you can put a slab on top of a slab that's a different slab, and it will put it at the next one up, which is what I used there. So here I will put one on there, and it's only one up. And that's how I get up there. Right, let's put one here, I think. Turn off that haste beacon. That's a good point, actually. I think the haste beacon isn't what's helping me here. But never mind. There we go. So that's 2 that way. I don't know what I'm going to do with the corner, but I feel like we can get one more lot in. So here. There we go. And let's just slab that. Come up. And do the ones on the other side and admire our work. So we've got that one there. So the next one's here, which actually works quite nicely because I was going to say it's near the middle of the... it's the middle of the window, but I forgot that the window for us is not... It's not even. There we go. And then, where did we go? We'll go from here. Missed that one, put it there. That looks like it's the right place. That doesn't look like it's the right place. That chain looks like it's just gone off on one. There we go. And then we're going to go here. There we go. So there's the inside lighting done. I think these corridors are going to look really good, especially once we get the window in and the smaller windows on the back here. We're going to get, obviously, some detailing by having a little bit of cracked and maybe a bit of mossy in place. But as a start, for a start, I'm really liking this. I think it's going to look really good. Brandon says it looks nice. I think it looks nice. I think it's definitely a very good start. It's like I said, I'm looking forward to getting the other bits and bobs in. So what I'll do is I will finish this corridor. Then I'll post a picture of that on the Discord. And then I will do the other corridors ready for us to work on the inside of the courtyard for Courtyard Part 2 or whatever we're going to call it. What I will probably do is put the grass down and then we can start doing the rest. So we can put the pathways in, start building the tree, which is going to have my bedroom in it and all that sort of good stuff. But that is going to be all from me for now. It's pretty much the end of my lunch break, so we'll see you soon. Remember, tomorrow night we have our DayZ server launch for the Viewer Plus subscribers. We're going on to a brand new server. When it's going to be unmodded to begin with, but we're going to be looking at options to bring a couple of mods in to enhance that PvE experience that we've got going on there. And then Wednesday lunch, we're going to be hopping back onto there for an extra hour of gameplay with the Viewer Plus subscribers. And Thursday night, we're going part 2 of building up our defences for our RimWorld base. But that's all from me for now. Remember, all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section on the non-live video. And we'll see you soon. So take care and goodbye for now, folks. Bye, everyone.